Hello everyone, welcome to the Queen's Kitchen, and today we're going to do some portrait seasoning chicken, and we're going to cook this in poultry seasoning, and we're going to season our chicken, and we're going to get it ready for the stove, okay? I have two chickens because I have a little bit of a more of a big family feed, and my son's going to come pick up the other one, so we're both doing both at the same time, okay? Alright. So I washed my chicken already. It's been washed and kind of dry. And I washed it with vinegar and salt. And I washed out the cavity and everything in this chicken. It's very important to wash your chicken, clean out your stain with bleach, clean out, back up your cavities and everything. Chicken carries, they carry this thing on it. I can't think of it right now, but anyway, just clean it up. Let's go behind yourself and bleach everything back up and clean everything back up once you're done with your chicken, okay? Once you clean this chicken out with cold water. Okay, so right now I'm going to cut up some vegetables to get it ready for this chicken. And I want to let you know we're going to make poultry seasoned chicken for the fall. Another one of my fall ideas. I really love making poultry chicken. It's one of my mother's favorite dishes. She loved to cook in the kitchen to make this chicken. So that's what we're going to do. Okay? So right now I have veggies that I'm going to cut up. I have some vegetables that we're going to cut up for this chicken. And what you will need is green onion. You will need a cherry red bell pepper. You will need an orange bell pepper. You will need a yellow bell pepper. I just like to use all the colors. And really you can just use the color green. But I like to use all these different colors because they bring different flavors. And you will need purple onion to this dish. And you will also need to this dish since it's poultry, you will need some celery, okay? So we're going to take all this stuff, we're going to dice it all up and get it ready for our chicken, okay? Then we're going to get it in the oven. Now you can serve this once it's done over mashed potatoes, or you can serve this poultry seasoning chicken over our rice. But today we're going to serve this chicken over, I'm going to serve mine probably over mashed potatoes. Okay? So just be patient with me while I cut up all these different vegetables to put inside of this chicken. Okay? Now, I love making this dish. It's a very fun dish to make. You know how we all have our favorite knives that we like to use. So I have one of my favorite knives that I like to use. Okay? All right. So most of my vegetables already been washed in cold water. So we're going to cut up some green onions for this dish. And it's raining out here. I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona. And we're probably like maybe 60 degrees. It is raining. So I said, why not? Why not make something hot? And, you know, that's going to hit the stomach and soothe the stomach, you know, while it's raining outside. Because it's been raining here in Phoenix, Arizona for about a good 2 days. So we're getting our rain. Yes, we are. Getting our rain in. And I like to keep my onions on this green onions. I just love keeping the onions on this green onions because it helps me cut it up a lot more easier. So these are our green onions. And we're going to put this into our chicken. But I'm going to put it into this bowl right now because I'm cutting up vegetables for right now. So our next is going to be our bell pepper, okay? And what I do is just make a ring around my bell pepper and I pull out this cord. Then I take this and I slice it down. And then I take it and I slice it just like so, because we're going to stuff this into our chicken. But if you want to, you can make little squares too with this dish. It don't always have to stay this way. And you know what, just to show you that for today, I think I will do it that way. But you can also do it the long way to make it look a little bit more fancier. Or if you want to cut squares once you do it, slices, you're more than welcome to do that. It's all going inside the chicken to flavor it. So those are red bell peppers. Now I have an orange one right here. And I like to use all the colors. I just don't have the green before me, but I do like to use the green too. But it's all bell peppers. Now the orange one is a little sweeter than the red. And I think I'm going to use on this one just a half of the orange one. I'm going to put the other one up and I'm going to use just a half. And even though I rinse these vegetables, I'm going to rinse them one more time before I put them inside my chicken. But I forgot I have 2 chickens, so I guess I'm going to need them both. And this is a really delicious dish. Like I said, on a cold day, my family really enjoys it. So I have a yellow bell pepper right here, and I like to use the yellow bell peppers. I call them banana peppers, but I love to use these colors. They're so pretty together when you're trying to make a real pretty, flavorful dish. And I'm going to pull this cork out of this one. And I'm going to chop this down the middle. I'm going to cut up this yellow one. Same way we did the orange one and the red one. Okay? Put that on in there. So everything's going into this one little pot because we're going to use them all these different flavors. Delicious flavors.
That's exactly my point. While it is a positive ingredient, the anti-ingredient and the analgesics having weight. These enzymes are showing a mild activation. White blood cell count is down, even plasma count is down. That is not totally consistent with malaria.
Chop this up. We're going to throw that in over there. Okay. Our next step that we're going to use into our chicken is the celery, okay? So on the celery, we're going to chop this right down the middle like this, okay? Take this, put this to the side. Maybe I might use that later, and then maybe I won't use it later, okay? But for the celery, I also use poultry seasoning and sage into my chicken. So this is just going to add flavor, plenty of delicious flavor into our dish. So the more you get down with this, the more you're going to see that it's going to get a little bigger at the bottom. We're going to throw that into our dish. And I guess I'll cut up some more of this for our chicken, because I eat all these vegetables out of our chicken, along with the chicken. Now we're going to do a part 1 of this, and we're going to do a part 2 of this, okay? Part 1 and part 2 of this, okay? Now part 2 is when it's going to get done. Everything's going to come together, and then I'll just plate it for you guys. So I want you guys to look at 1, how to make it, and then look at 2, how it comes out. And then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you know somebody that knows somebody, let them subscribe too. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers for January, and I need that to happen. So if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that want to cook with the queen, then you're more than welcome. Okay, I'll wash this. Okay. Now, I always wash my onions before I use them. The reason why is when you are washing in cold water, it takes down the burning in your eyes, so your eyes won't be burning up while you're cutting this onion. You won't have watery eyes. I promise you won't. Okay? And some of these onions have lines on the back, and you just follow those little digits, those little lines, and I'm going to throw that in there. Okay. Take this, and I'm going to use a white onion in this too. Okay. All right. Mix the white onion.
You want to do test that? Okay.
Did I say white? I meant yellow. It's a yellow onion. And these yellow onions will make your eyes water. I'm going to wash this one too, so I won't be crying. Okay. Okay. Okay, take this, and we're going to throw this on in the dish too. Okay. Throw that in there. Okay. So we got all our vegetables all cut up and ready to go. Put this over here. These are all in here. Now we're going to bring our chicken back before us, okay? Now, you can either stuff it this way, which I would love to stuff it this way. Or you could make a slide down just a little bit more on this chicken, okay? So we're going to do that before we season it. Slide it down. Just give you a little bit more room to work with. Okay, then. I'll be my office. Okay. So what I did is I took it and I slit it. See, I have an opening here. Okay. So you're gonna do this the same way that you would do a turkey. basically. You're gonna do it exactly the same way, okay? So I'm gonna get some butter.
I'm so true.
Use margarine on this. And I want my chicken to be very, 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 very flavorful, okay? 2 sticks of butter.
Are you okay?
Okay, now I'm gonna get my seasonings out, get them down, ready to go.
So now what do we do?
Pepper.
Wait. We look after our patients.
And this is what we're gonna use on our chicken, the poultry seasoning chicken.
What about him? We look after him too.
We're gonna use.
Maybe you should ask one of the other nurses to look after Mr. Sorry. Just to be safe.
Okay, and I like to really season my chicken. I'm gonna show you a trick to seasoning these chickens to get the flavors going.
You look at her right in the eyes and in life.
Did you guys move that? Okay. I think they moved my. Okay. Now I have for me a lot of seasonings that we're going to be working with.
We have
Put them all over here.
to them here. What kind of problem? Doctor.
Now I'm looking for that ranch.
Have you spoken to Pedro yet?
No, I want a steakhouse ranch, but I don't know where y'all put it at. So I'll just use this one. Where? I don't see it, but I know we bought it. I just had it up there. Had it up there. Oh, right here. Just 1 minute. Stay tuned, you guys. Alright. Thank you. Okay, now I use a lot of people love ranch. Now, I do use this in my chicken because it helps keep it moist in the inside of the chicken. So I put some ranch through my chicken. Okay. Alright. And I'll use no more than maybe 2 teaspoons of this in the center of my chicken because it helps flavor that center of my chicken. It brings the flavors all through the center of my chicken. Okay? It's the first thing I put in the middle of my chicken. See there? It's the ranch. And I just paint it. Okay? Alright. And then I paint my chicken to give it that flavor, okay? It ain't gonna hurt now. Okay. I gave Brianna, there it is, another one. I mean, you don't have to if you don't like ranch, but I put that in mine. Also, it's a little soy sauce. The soy brings the flavor to your chicken, okay? No more than 2 teaspoonsfuls, okay? I'm gonna sit just like that. Now, I use a stick of butter in the center of it, okay? It's a stick of butter, and I put it on both sides of the chicken, and I push down on the butter, okay? You're gonna get your hands a little messy, okay? Push the butter towards the back, because you're gonna keep going in the oven, and you're gonna keep basting your chicken. Just put it all anywhere you can, stuff it wherever you can in this chicken, okay? Because you're gonna keep going in the oven and you're gonna keep basting that chicken with the butter. Now I'm going to remind you that the ranch is going to bring the flavors. Okay? All right, now we're going to first, I forgot to pull my chicken down. That's what I want to do. Okay, now.
Scary, huh?
Okay. Let me get a cup out of
Mom, do you
here.
think it's outside? I think it's that.
Okay. Now what I have here is a cup of oil. And we're just going to oil bathe our chicken with some oil. Like this. Just to give it. Bathe it with some oil, a little oil in your chicken, okay? And we're going to do that on both sides of this chicken. Just bathe it down with some oil, okay? I'll put that to the side. Now, sure, you can use EVO for the bathing of that. So once that's oiled down, we're going to start seasoning this chicken. And the first thing I want to season the chicken with is some local polo chicken seasoning. You don't want to put too much on your chicken. Just enough to season the inside of it. Okay. A little bit for the inside, because that's going to also be a part of your base. To keep your chicken, you're going to keep basting your chicken like you do a turkey, okay? Now, we're going to take this chicken and we're going to put some Hawaiian salt on it. I'm going to get it everywhere. Get the wings real good. Okay? And then you're going to take it and you want to put some, you want to take it and you also, I'm going to put some onion powder. So you basically just get your seasons out the way. Okay, you can use as much as you want of the onion powder, but I'll say 2 teaspoons, a half a teaspoon of each, or a tablespoon of everything, okay? And now you want to use, we use that, and now we want to go over it with our sage, okay? You have sage, and then we have poultry seasoning, okay? All right. Now I used this one the other day, and my chicken came out really delicious, really good, really delicious. Well, and really get those, because instead of you using, some people don't like to cook with the turkey for the holidays. And yes, we are going to do both sides, okay? I'm just doing this side right now, okay? And I don't like to use the sage all the time when I know I'm going to use the poultry, but you can use either one. That's why I put it up there. Okay? So I'm seasoning up this chicken with some black pepper. And that's why I put the oil on ahead of time on this chicken. Ahead of time. Okay? And then we want to use, I'm going to give it a little bit of heat. And this is red pepper flakes, because I know a lot of you guys like to use the heat, okay? And then after I use that one, I'm going to give it some pink Hawaiian garlic and herbs. And the reason why I use my garlic salt is because I have the garlic and herbs. Okay? And this chicken is going to come out really delicious. Okay, guys? All right. Now, the chicken should look like this. Seasoned up. Really delicious. Really good. Okay? And your inside should already be basted up like this. Because we're going to keep basting this with the stuff that we put in it. If you don't like the stuff that we put in, just use butter. You know? Just use butter. Okay? Now I'm going to push this stuff to the back. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to take our onion that we cut up and we're going to stick it inside our chicken to the sides. Okay? And that's why I made enough room for all my seasonings. And then we're going to take a little bit of the white onion and we're going to stick it in to the inside of it. Inside. Okay, we'll lay it down. And then we're going to take a little bit of the bell pepper and the yellow pepper and the orange pepper. We're going to lay it down inside. Stuff it down there. Put it in there. Hold on. Get it up in there. And this is what we're stuffing our chicken with. And then we're going to take some of the onions. The onions and our celery. We're going to put it on top of this chicken. See, I have the green onions and the celery together. We're going to put it just on the top of this chicken. Okay? All right. So we have a little bit of everything up in this chicken. And I'm going to let y'all see how beautiful this is going to come out when it comes off the oven. Okay. And then I'm going to hit it again. With some seasonings. Onion powder. Some seasoning now. What we have on top. Okay. And then I'm going to hit it with some poultry seasoning at the top. Because it's poultry seasoning chicken. Alright. Okay. Now, after that, I'm going to get my pot out that I'm going to put it in, to cook it in. Okay. And y'all see how beautiful this is? It's beautiful, isn't it? Alright. Now, see how it looks? Stuffed. Okay, now I'm going to pick this up with my hands. Okay.